Alright, Reddit, buckle up, because I've got a story for you about a neighbor, a parking spot, and 2 years of pure, unadulterated frustration that ended in the sweetest revenge imaginable. So, I moved into this apartment complex a few years back. Standard setup, you know? Each unit gets one assigned parking spot. Mine was conveniently located, right by the entrance. Perfect, I thought. Little did I know, it would become the bane of my existence for the next 730 days. Almost immediately, this woman, let's call her Karen, from the unit directly across from mine, started parking in my spot. Not occasionally, not by accident. Every single day. I'd come home from work, utterly exhausted, and there she'd be, in my spot. Leaving me to circle the complex for guest parking, which was always full, or park 3 blocks away and trek it back with groceries. It was infuriating. At first, I tried the polite approach. A friendly note on her windshield, "Hey, this is assigned spot number 123. Could you please move your car?" Nothing. Then, I knocked on her door. She'd answer, give me a sickly sweet smile, "Oh, so sorry. I just forgot. I'll move it right away." She never did. The next day, same car, same spot. This went on for months. I escalated to calling building management. Their response? "We'll send out a general notice about assigned parking. We'll have a word with her. It's a civil matter." Useless. Absolutely useless. They'd send a notice, she'd ignore it, and I'd still be parking in Timbuktu. 2 years. 2 years of this. My frustration wasn't just a minor annoyance anymore, it was a constant, simmering rage. Every time I saw her car, my blood pressure would spike. It felt like she was deliberately mocking me, knowing there was nothing I could do. I even considered just blocking her in, but I knew that would only escalate things in a way I didn't want. Then, one particularly miserable evening, I got home late after a brutal shift. It was pouring rain, I had a fever, and of course, Karen's sedan was sitting pretty in my spot. I just lost it. Standing there, drenched, shivering, staring at her car, something in me snapped. I wasn't just going to complain anymore. I was going to fix this, permanently. That night, instead of stewing, I pulled out my laptop. I spent hours, deep diving into the apartment complex's HOA bylaws, the city's parking ordinances, my lease agreement, everything. I was looking for a loophole, a hidden clause, anything that could give me leverage. And then I found it. Tucked away in some obscure addendum about persistent parking violations and owner remedies. It stated that if an assigned parking spot was consistently misused for a period exceeding 6 months, and management had failed to resolve the issue after multiple documented complaints, the tenant could, with management's final approval, install a permanent, lockable parking barrier at their own expense. Bingo! I spent the next few weeks meticulously documenting everything. Photos of Karen's car in my spot, with dates and timestamps. Copies of every single email I'd sent to management, every call log. I built a binder, thick with evidence. Then, I scheduled a meeting. Not with the usual desk clerk, but with the head of property management himself. I walked in, calm as you please, and laid out my case. I showed him the binder. I cited the specific bylaw. He tried to brush me off, of course. "We've done all we can." I just smiled. "Actually, according to Section 4, subsection C, Paragraph 2, you haven't. And now, I have the right to resolve this myself." He read the clause. His face went pale. He knew I had him dead to rights. Reluctantly, he gave his approval. I wasted no time. Hired a contractor that week. The next Monday, as Karen was at work, they arrived. Drills, concrete, a bright yellow, heavy-duty parking post with a secure padlock. It was glorious. They cemented it right in the middle of my spot. Permanent. Unmovable. That evening, I waited. I watched from my window. Karen's car pulled in. She drove straight for my spot, as always. Then she stopped. Her headlights hit the shiny new post. She blinked. Backed up. Drove forward again, slowly. Her face, even from a distance, was a picture of confusion, then dawning horror, then pure, unadulterated rage. She tried to park, but the post was right there, mocking her. She ended up having to park in a guest spot, way at the back of the complex. The next morning, she was at management's office, absolutely fuming. But they just showed her my approved request. She even tried to confront me as I was leaving for work. "What is this?" she shrieked. I just looked at her, smiled, and said, "My spot. Permanently." And I walked away. I haven't seen her park there since. My spot has been mine, every single day. The cost of the post? Worth every single penny. So, Reddit, sometimes, the best revenge isn't loud or dramatic. It's just, permanent. And oh, so sweet. Thanks for listening.